Howdy folks, it's Effing Controller welcoming you back to another installment of Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. And I kind of left this series by the wayside a little bit. It wasn't really my intent to do that, but yeah, there were factors, there were things that occurred, events transpired that made me kind of leave this aside a little bit. Part of it was the location of my most recent save game, which led me to have to do a bunch of stuff over again. That, you know what, it's really boring and complicated. But I guess the takeaway is that what happened was I ended up going back to Tenur to sell some stuff, and as I was heading back, we got to this point here. I think this is on the outskirts of Sethenen. And this is where we talked to that gal, Nia, and I was just cruising along, minding my own business, vroom, 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 you know, Krondoring it up. It's about nighttime. And I was like, oh, there's this farm here. And I just randomly clicked on this door, which I didn't do before, apparently. James entered the small house and looked around. Judging by the simplicity of things which decorated the interior, he guessed the house belonged to Max Feber. This is odd, he said, noticing... I gave James a silly voice before. I'm not going to keep doing that, because I think people were getting kind of tired of it. This is odd, he said, noticing a few items which seemed to be a bit more expensive than a farmer might be expected to own. Alerted by the incongruity, something told him to investigate the farmer's belongings further. And I came across this! It is a burial cloth. A shroud. It looks like Jesus. It's the Shroud of Turin. Oh my god, we're famous. Let's take the shovel too while we're at it. We don't need it, probably. But... yeah, so, like, that was kind of a pain because I wasn't recording that, of course, when that happened. And it leads to us questioning this fellow here. The farmer was still in his field. Looking up at them suspiciously, the farmer pushed his sweat-drenched hair out of his eyes with the back of his hand and waited. His eyes narrowed as they drew closer. He didn't seem pleased to have guests. I think that's the same text as we got when we first encountered him. Do you often make it a habit to go digging in graveyards? What do you mean? I mean, the three of us found a burial cloth, and we think you have something to do with all this evil that is going on around here. You've been desecrating graves, haven't you? You broke into my house. I'll tell the constable for this. If he were still living in town, I might feel threatened, but I'd rather imagine you've already managed to scare him off. Now, talk, or I'm going to have a cozy little chat with a friend of mine named Nivek. Prince Aruth's tax collector. He's a nice fellow. I think the two of you will get along marvelously. Now, I know the name Nivek is the creepy, weird, beady-eyed fuck from Krondor. I don't remember what he said about this guy, because obviously it's been a little bit of time since I played, but I'm sure that he probably owes him money, I guess is my guess. I don't remember. We could go back in time and find out, but I didn't do that before I started recording. Ha! Brilliant. One grave only I dug up. I don't remember the fellow's name now, but... he used to own the Six Toe Tavern before Nia took over the shop. I thought that maybe I could scare her into moving out and selling to me, but she's too darn stubborn. What did you do with the corpse? No corpse about him. He was down to his skeleton. I tried to rebury him, but I never found one of his hands. It's bound to be near the graveyard, and I think I might have dropped it when I was near old Herschel's house. What else? That's it. That's all I know, honest. Dug him up, and then I reburied him. We'll need to find that hand then and bury it. No thanks to you. Goodbye, sir, and I would advise you to stay away from the Six Toe Tavern from now on. I doubt you will be warmly greeted. Well done. Well done, Jimmy. So, Herschel, I don't remember where that is. He's got to be around here. Maybe he's back in that town. So let's scoot on back that way. Let's check this house. Okay. Not him. Well, maybe that is him. It said that he could be asleep. Oh, and this is a fine place to... oh, wait. Can we stay here? I think we discovered last time that I cannot stay here. God damn. I already barded here. We already poked people, and this is Nia, so... wait, we should talk to her. What am I doing? This is... that is also, the same flavor text as we got before with her. So let's sleep for a little bit in the middle of the town. And I feel like he's in town here because there's not any other... Is there any... Somebody told me in the comments that there are shortcut keys to the various maps, which is a huge revelation. We're on the outskirts of Sethan here. And this is it. Okay. The man at the door greeted James with a strange look. What were you looking for behind my house a week back? James looked surprised. And probably implicated, us in doing that. Or, I don't know what this... He says, I have done no such thing. I don't know if that's James talking or Herschel. What's going on? I'm so confused. Perhaps you have me mistaken for someone else. Oh, that is us. No matter, I suppose, the man grumbled, his look lacking conviction. Escorting them to the door, he shrugged his shoulder. I got some other things to do, so if you'll excuse me... Oh, you know what this is? Yeah, I was confused by this too. Apparently James is as well. This guy's confusing James with that Lysel Rigger guy. So that's what's going on. He must be involved in this. We heard about him in the previous episodes. This is all just coming back to me. It's been, like I said, it's been a little bit of time since I played, so you have to bear with me, because this may be completely fresh in your mind. You might have just watched the episode prior to this and been like, oh, I know exactly what's happening here. I don't. I'm a moron. I generally don't know what's going on, and this doesn't help. But I think I've got it pieced together now. And so anyway, escorting them to the door, he shrugged his shoulder. I got some other things to do, so if you'll excuse me, and don't be wandering around on Herschel's land again here. So... that doesn't sound like Max was doing it then. Because he's saying it sounds like Lyle might have done it, and Max is somehow involved, so maybe Max had Lyle do it for him? But we don't know where Lyle is. So, I don't remember where we last heard about Lyle. Is there anybody else in the tavern we can talk to? Ah, shit. I hate that. Let's just rest until noon. No. No, it's a gambler. Okay, yeah. We're boned. So, we're gonna go. Where else should we try? Where else should we go? This is obviously not an option. Well, Lighton's right there. Malek's Cross. Does that have... That has a tavern. We can't get there conveniently. So let's just go through Lighton. And... Oh, wait. Yeah, we need to confront Max and say you lied, you fibbed. You did nothing of the sort. Where are you, Max? Max? Snake? Let's see. Let's try the house. And it's the same as it was. Same as it ever was. And this is the same too. I think. Yeah, those Gilder seals or whatever they're called. Harbor seals. Oh, what's this? No one has lived here in some time. Okay. Well, balls. And I just was praising somebody for telling me how to use the shortcut keys. And then I promptly forget to do them. No... You don't get to push old James around, my friend. Can I go this way? Fuck. Alright. Now, the same person informed me that you could push G to get a mega fancy Tron-like grid, and it's very spiffy and neat. I'm gonna have James shoot these guys. Okay. And he misses. Okay, so we've got Spare Thy Eyes, and we'll cast that upon maybe this guy. I don't like the look of him. Maybe I'll have James and Gorath team up on this guy, although I wish he had been in a different position, but whatever. Maybe I will cast Flame Cast, because it's fiery deliciousness. 62, 60. We'll go with this. Oh, putts. Alright. We don't really need the grid here, I guess. Kinda superfluous, okay. Anywho. Why don't we give it another try? Why don't we cast it on that other chump? Beautiful! Well played, old bean. Yes, yes. Now we have a little bit of a problem, though. Like, is that a drum that went off when he got hit? That must have been quite a hit. Owen, just go over here. And he can't cast a spell when he does that, but that's okay, because I don't want him to get hit anymore. And he just hit his friend. Ha 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 ha. Oh, oh, oh! And he did it again! Delightful. Combat is hilarious. Ow! It's not hilarious at all. Never mind. That fucking sucked. These pirates are a lot tougher than I remember. Well, that said, that one's dead. Let's have you rest. I guess there's a lot of them is part of the issue. Yeah, we'll have you rest again. I think we've got... Why are you going over there? Obnoxious. Grath seems to be doing fine. Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great. How are you? Feeling great, feeling good. Outcast would be furious. All the way over there. And Owen's starting to heal up a little bit. Oh yeah, the same guy told me that there are combat commands. Which you obviously have to click to hit people, but for instance, I could just have Owen rest by hitting R. Beautiful. Alright, so we handled that, but no, there's no... Oh, that's right, because these guys are just fucking toll keepers. Pain in the ass. Okay, fine, whatever. No, I'm looking for a tavern or something where I can ask around about this. That's abandoned, and it has a whetstone. Interesting. This is a barn. Okay. We should probably rest, I guess. We're a little bit banged up, too, so maybe we'll stay in a tavern if we can find it. I don't remember what that was about, but it sounds unfriendly. And... Is this a tavern? Oh. Well, we'll check out this house, and then we'll take a rest and... Whoa! The man at the door flew into a rage. "You!" he shouted, pointing at James. "That hand you sold me was totally worthless. It wasn't a glory hand at all." What the fuck is that? If it's in any way related to a glory hole, I am very upset with this game right now. Okay. Let's put our juvenile references aside. James took a step back. "I'm afraid you have mistaken me for someone else. I really have no idea what you're talking about, but... Did you say something about a hand? We'll buy it back from you." Oh, yeah, because the hand... Okay, so it's coming back. The body didn't have a hand. Her shop is haunted. If we put the hand back, then maybe... Yeah. Okay. I tossed that worthless thing into the dried-up well at Lighton. 150 sovereigns. That's how much I paid for it. You telling me you'll give me my money back if I retrieve it for you? Okay. Can we get it ourselves? Okay, James shook his head. "We must," he started. "I knew it!" screamed the man, interrupting. "You have deceived me for the last time, you scoundrel." He began a frantic scramble for his weapon, which they decided seemed like a very good time to make a hasty exit. Okay, well, where's the well? Didn't he say Lighton? So it should be here. There we go. Oh, gross. So we just drank bony water. Good times, good times. Let's actually go back then. So I have to pay him 150 sovereigns for it. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll get it back, I guess. James nodded. The man looked at them suspiciously, threatened to have them strung up if they weren't around when he returned, then left. Several hours later, he returned with a small burlap bag. Placing it on the table with a thunk, he turned to James. Here's your hand. Now give me back my gold. I didn't take your gold, so let's call this a sale, shall we? Said James. Call it whatever you like. Where's my bloody money? The man bellowed. Reading sometimes is just a crazy misadventure with me. James retrieved the money from his pouch and dropped it on the table. The man scooped it up greedily and demanded they stay until he had a chance to count it all. Oh, okay. I'm a man of my word. Let's see who has the hand. Oh! James considered the rotted thing, yellowed, encrusted with grave mold. One day his own hand would look the same, assuming someone didn't simply leave his corpse to be stripped of flesh by wild animals. Oh, that's a cheery thought. And even then, mold would form on his skeletal remains. Wow, that's uplifting. Okay, so I guess we have the hand. So let's scoot back. Let's sprint as fast as our Krondorian legs can take us. That was a hole. Is that something that I've already? No. Oh, fantastic. Rations. And James probably, yeah, he has a lot of those. And in fact, I put that in the hole. It's just one pick lock. I don't think it's that necessary. Now that is, I think is that the abandoned house? I think we're by the abandoned house. And yeah, this is the path to Max's place. So we're going to go down the path here. And I'll see, do we have to talk to Nia, I wonder? Well, let's try that. We'll start by talking to her. Or short of that, we will simply just attach it to the body again. Nope. Okay, so the graveyard is behind. Oh, let's just rest until then. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. There we go. Rest in peace now, Jared, whispered Owen. Come on, let's fill the grave and get out of here. Excellent. Okay, so now let's go talk to Side Boob. Damn it all. Okay. I don't know how you've done it, but bless you. I've not heard a knock or a bump coming from my shop for hours. First time in weeks. After I do a little dusting, I should be able to reopen it for business. And seeing that you've held up your end of the bargain, I'll hold up mine. As requested, you could have the gallon grief maker I told you about. Thank you again, and please come by the shop across the street anytime. I promise I will give you the best bargains you could find. Thank you, fine lady. It was our pleasure to serve you, although I was very confused at some points. We did seem to pull it out. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, she's got the shop open. And there we go. So she's got standard kingdom armor for sale. Whoop-de-frickin-do. This is just a nice little general store, it looks like. With that said, I think I would like to... Ooh. Holding up the double-edged basket-hilted sword for inspection, James favored it with a nod. Numerous sharp teeth that bristled along the edge of the weapon guaranteed a deep cut if the blade was swung properly. 29 base? What's our base on this? Holy shitballs! Okay. I don't know if it would be better to have that in Gorath's hands or not. Now this says using and it doesn't say repairable, which is interesting. I hope that means that we will not at some point... Just gonna write that for you, my friend. That it will just eventually stop working. That would be bad. Yeah, I was gonna try to do some repairs. I wonder if I can sell that. Yeah, we can sell that. Alright. That sword is easily worth the price we paid for the hand, so I'm not sad at all. Okay. Good deal. We do still need to find an inn. Let's see if this place can... It's still... Damn it. Oh, maybe she will do it. Okay, so how about a fresh meal? Would that do? We don't really have the time to sit down and eat. Do you have standard rations? Only the best this side of Krondor. How are we ration-wise? Oh, dear God. Have some food. You're starving. Alright, that's fine. Cool, okay. Well, it looks like we're still in need of a proper inn. So we will go, I believe... Did Lighton not have one? Well, we'll continue on. We'll go... I think I ended the last episode by saying that I would meet you guys in Sildon. Or Lighton or something. And now we're actually genuinely going to Lighton. So I'm just going to cruise through here. I did say in the previous previous couple of episodes that I was going to try to keep this a little bit more, just tighten things up a little bit with the Let's Play, I guess. But so far, you know, it's pretty much going the same. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's easy experience, but I'm going to let them go through, or let us go through and pay and whatnot. That's not how that works. But whatever. I have a terrible memory. I can't even remember if this is a tavern. Ah, okay, yes. And then we'll go in. And yes. And that's probably fine. Gorath has an unusual amount of rations. Let's go ahead and give that to Locklear. Miss Locklear, James. Okay. So now, we are genuinely progressing here. I don't know, did we go east of here? I don't remember at all. This is not familiar to me, but then again, I haven't played in a while, so... Let's go talk to this person here, which is, it's a house, it's not a person. I don't want the corn, dummy, I want the house. Okay. The servant met them at the door. She ushered them inside and led them to a partitioned corner of the room. Pulling back the curtain, she revealed a gangly man with a white beard and snow-gray hair who introduced himself as Lord Lighton. Please forgive my humble accommodations, he sighed. My financial situation has been compromised by the death of my lord, oppressor of Romney. Suddenly he brightened. Perhaps you fine gentlemen would be willing to assist me in a small matter. What could we do to help you? Asked James. The lord sighed again. I was to equip 6 knights and send them to Romney for my former lord, but his holdings were bestowed on his half-brother following his death, and he wishes me to deliver 12 fully equipped knights to Malak's Cross. What the fuck? What's with that emphasis? If you could bring me 6 suits of kingdom armor in good condition, I would be able to get rid of those annoying tax collectors who have been traveling the roads, terrorizing people and extorting money. But they always say that they're in your employ. Well, anyway, I wouldn't actually expect that you would have that sort of a thing with you. You don't, do you? James made a face. It isn't exactly the sort of thing we would carry about with us as a rule. Of course not, Lighton replied, showing them to the door. But please, see what you can do. That sounds like a ferociously obnoxious quest. Getting 6 suits of armor because of the amount of inventory space those take up? Forget about it. I don't think so. Oh. You apparently have some skill points that have increased. Delightful. Yeah, it was very good. Okay, whatever. God, I as much of a completionist as I am, I really don't feel like doing that. If somebody out there, you don't have to tell me what the reward is or anything. Or actually, please don't tell me what that is. I'm just mostly... just say I put this to you. Is it worth it? And answer yes or no. Or maybe. Or, tacos. One word answer of any kind is just fine. So we're, out in the wilderness exploring now. Yay, good for us. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff. Okay. We have somebody who's approached us. It's a book. Take a look. It's in a book. It's a Krondor rainbow. Wow, wow. Sorry, guys. Excuse me, sirs, I will detain you only for a few moments. Can you show me the way to Lighton? Is this the way to Amarillo? I've been weeping like a willow. I am told there is someone there who requires my services to pick a Weber lock. The letter I received from there sounded most urgent. If possible, a Weber lock cannot be picked. Perhaps not by you, but one skilled in the arts of subtlety, he may know how to penetrate even the most difficult of locks, including the lock of the human heart. It is a matter of patience. I don't care how patient you are, a Weber lock cannot be picked. You're making idle boasts. And what would a book gain telling strangers a fact that was not true, eh? How would a book tell you anything other than for you to read it and learn it that way? I merely say these things so I may advertise my services, and you might make use of them one day. I state simple fact. There is no lock in this kingdom of yours that a book cannot pick. None. You have a funny name. Is that so? Perhaps you could teach us how to pick Weber locks. It would take more time than I think you would care to spend. I spent 5 years at the foot of my master Caliphat in the shadow of Mount Ashunta, learning the art. It's weird, at the foot of my master. It's like he says dog or something. But I could perhaps improve whatever skill you may already possess. A small fee of 70 gold sovereigns should pay for my time. 70 gold pieces for a lesson in lockpicking? That's nothing short of robbery. You are wise. I should not cheat myself in this fashion. 80 sovereigns. Oh, you clever little book, you. You're like the Great Gatsby of thieves. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't read books, you see. It's just a strange affectation that I think people have of that whole reading thing. But I cannot raise my price any higher, despite the great deference you show to my person. Is the arrangement to be sealed? Not even a little bit. I don't feel like we really need any lockpicking skill, even though, no, we don't. We simply don't. We just don't. Get out of here. There are many things I enjoy in life, but wasting hard-earned money is not one of them. Any man that claims to be able to pick a Weber lock is undoubtedly a fraud. Perhaps you're right. I shall consider these things while I unlock one in Lighton. Well put. If you should change your mind and we meet again, however, I would be willing to teach you the things that are impossible for me to know. Travel well. He's a weird-looking dude. Looks like he's just a pillar of hair and sweaty skin, and it's weird. Anyways, what am I doing? Oh, I'm bass-ackwards here. I just like to go through the woods, okay, guys? I know that that's where the game designers like to hide stuff, so I am obsessive about it. I really need to explore every single forest, climb every mountain, ford every river, including the ones that will get you and your oxen drowned. It's just something I have to do. And I apologize. Where are we? Oh, we're on the outskirts of Silden. Well then. Silden. Interesting. 50 little forests here. Wait a minute. Shut up. No. Die. I feel like I missed some of the stuff. Just cruise through here real quick. Oh, god damn it. Oh, double god damn it. Oh. That's actually awesome about the grid, and because it's but I'm confused. I don't understand this because we've got these three have a. Oh, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I figured out what's going on here. So so the triangles indicate the area where you're not supposed to walk, which is kind of lame that they just put that there. Because I had some problems with some traps before, and if I had this, I probably would have figured out some of them. But what's truly fucked up about this, I will show you. Let's just have you rest, and you rest. There is a post right in front of Gorath, I think. Oh, that's retarded! So because I was about to just send Locklear through here. If I had, he would have died, probably. That's brilliant. That's Bush League. That's amateur. And I haven't saved in a while, too, so that's extra bullshit. Wow. Well, I took my time, thankfully, but wait a minute, there was stuff in the background there.